Two giants in the automation space are going head to head. One key question, which one actually streamlines your workflow the best? On the left, Make, the visual automation powerhouse trusted by teams everywhere. And on the right, n8n, the open source contender promising flexibility and control. We're putting both through real-world scenarios that matter. Integration capability, ease of use, pricing, community, and more. Forget the hype. We're diving straight into what really counts. Every category earns points, and in the end, you'll know exactly which platform takes the crown. The final verdict might just surprise you. Let's get into it. Here's what we're going to compare. Price and licensing, flexibility and extensibility, user experience, integrations, community and support, and of course, hosting and data residency. Each of these is make or break depending on what you care about, so watch closely as we dig in. First up, price and licensing. So Make does have a free tier, and you can scale up to paid plans. But if you start doing a ton of automations, it gets pricey fast. There's a paper operation thing that can sneak up on you. Now, with n8n, if you like the sound of free and open source, you're in luck. You can self-host it, which means, yeah, absolutely zero ongoing cost if you're willing to set it up yourself. The cloud version isn't free forever though, and some fancy enterprise stuff is only on paid plans. But for most tinkerers, the price is hard to beat. Subtle hint, n8n definitely steals the price is hard to beat. Subtle hint, n8n definitely steals the show in this me-source. You're in luck. You can self-host it, which means, yeah, absolutely zero ongoing cost if you're willing to set it up yourself. Oh, okay, let's talk flexibility and extensibility. Make is super friendly, honestly, with a visual editor and a ton of built-in stuff. Great for setting up flows quickly. But if you're that person who wants to write custom logic or deep integrations, you're a bit boxed in. n8n, on the other hand, is like, oh, you want to add some custom scripts or build your own node, go wild. If you know your way around code or want everything just so, n8n is kinda unbeatable though. Heads up, it's got a steeper learning curve for non-coders. So here, n8n wins for sheer developer power. So here, n8n wins for sheer developer. Now, for user experience, this is where Make totally flexes. The UI is beautiful like, you can actually enjoy building stuff. Drag and drop, nice design, super intuitive, even has collaboration built in, which teams love. Sure, it hides some of the deep technical nuts and bolts from you, but most people won't mind. n8n? The UI is, well, let's say it's functional. And yeah, they did improve it recently, but on big workflows it can get a bit clunky. Collaboration isn't really its thing either. For usability, Make definitely takes the crown here. Pure really, its thing either. For usability, Make definitely takes the crown here. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know n8n is actually short for Nodemation? Like node automation? Honestly, I had no idea, but now you do. Integrations. Super important, right? Make has like 2,000 ready-to-use apps, and they're always adding more, which means a ton of templates, and honestly, you'll rarely run into anything missing. If you have some weird edge case though, adding truly custom connectors is a bit tricky. Meanwhile, n8n is all about building your own endless custom nodes and API hookups, and a big open source crowd backing it up. But out of the box, you just don't get that same pre-made integration buffet unless you roll up your sleeves. So while n8n's flexibility rocks, Make just makes it easier for most people. Community and support? What's the vibe? Make's community is pretty active, and if you're on a paid plan, you'll get official help. Just don't expect too much if you're playing on the free tier. But n8n? The open source scene there is wild tons of developers making plugins, fast replies on issues, third-party guides everywhere. That said, yeah, proper enterprise support is locked behind pro plans, so there's a little catch. Still, for sheer community energy, n8n kinda rules. Last up, hosting and data residency. Make is all about the cloud. Nice EU data centers. Tick all the compliance boxes. SOC2, GDPR, all that. But no self-host option. That's a deal breaker for some folks. n8n, though? Self-host literally anywhere. Your own server, cloud, Raspberry Pi, whatever. Full control of your data, which for privacy nuts or enterprise is a huge win. Of course, you gotta set it up yourself if you want that, and their managed cloud version does exist for people who don't. But in terms of control, n8n's got this. So if we break it all down, Make really nails user experience and ready-to-go integrations, while n8n just dominates when it comes to price, developer power, community, and controlling your own data. The overall winner? n8n edges out, especially for folks who want ultimate freedom and don't mind getting their hands dirty. My take? Go Make if you want beautiful, scalable automations, and you crave pre-built integrations, especially if you're working with a whole team or business. But if you're all about open source, want to self-host, or just need to build something super custom, n8n is absolutely for you. Found this automation battle insightful? Hit that follow so you catch the next no-code versus open source showdown. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.